The PocketGuard budgeting app has had a lot of updates recently, so here is an updated review of PocketGuard for 2025. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer. I'm a certified financial coach and the creator of Fit Finance Club. In my video of the best budgeting apps, I made a mistake. I said PocketGuard does not have a free version anymore. They do still offer a free version of their budgeting app, but it's a little bit hard to find. It wasn't obvious to me when I was testing it out. So I signed up for the premium version, a free trial of that version, and just canceled it before they charged me. And now I'm using the free version. So you can access the free version if you're interested. If you want the premium version, it's $12.99 for the month or $74.99 for an entire year. But this is a unique feature. They offer a lifetime access to their app for $149.99. Now, when I just searched their website, I could not find this, but after I had done the trial and was in the free version, they prompted me to upgrade. They gave me the option then. I mentioned they do have a free trial. Use my link from the description box down below to get a free 7-day trial of the premium version to decide if you want it. I'm going to give you a quick overview of all the different tabs inside the app, as well as at the end, their getting started guide, and I will make a note for the different features for the premium versus the free. Starting with the dashboard. Now, this is not the first tab inside the app, but this is the one that you will come to. Just gives you an overall view of everything, how much money you have to spend, upcoming bills, upcoming income, all of the stuff that's upcoming. If you move to the accounts tab, this is where you can link to different accounts. Now, if you have the free version, you can link to 2 financial institutions. That's not 2 accounts, that's 2 different financial institutions. So that could be 2 different banks, or a bank and a credit card, or 2 different credit cards, but you only get 2 with the free version. With the premium version, you get unlimited accounts. Once you've linked your accounts, if you hover over the account, it's going to open up and give you a lot more information. The account type, the name, if it's a credit card or a loan, it's going to show you your due date, your minimum payment, your balance, those types of things. The Insights tab is pretty much the same whether you're using the free or the premium version. They give you some visual charts of your spending. You can select a specific month that you want to see your spending, and they will give you graphs and show you your spending, and it can be by category, by merchant, or by tag. You can visually see them. If you click on a category, it will take you to the transactions for that category. And it's not as customizable as a lot of other budgeting apps, but it gives you all the basics that you might want to know. The transactions tab is automatically going to import and categorize your transactions for you. The icon on the left shows you what category it is, and it's going to show you the store, the amount you spent, and if you go to the 3 dots, you can hide a transaction or make a note for it. When you hide a transaction, that means it's hidden from your budget. It's not counted against you in your spending, but you will still physically see the transaction there. It won't disappear. If you want to change the category, if you don't like what they customize it for, you just click on it and choose the category you want. In the free version, you cannot customize the categories. You choose from the list of categories that they have there. For the premium version, you can create custom categories, unlimited number. You can choose from a bunch of different icons and colors. And any transaction that comes through, you can turn it into a reoccurring bill. We will get to that a little bit later. Just know that any transaction can be turned to reoccurring bill. The plan tab is essentially your budget, and it's showing you how much money you have left over to spend. They take your income, they are going to subtract your reoccurring bills, they will subtract your debt payoff, they will then subtract your goals or your savings, then they will subtract any budget categories you have. And what's left is leftover, and that's how much you have to spend after all of the stuff you have planned. Now, if you already know that this app is not for you, check out my video. I'll have it playing up there at the end with the best top 15 budgeting apps comparison of them all. In their new updates, they now have a rollover feature. So you can roll over money that's not spent from one month to the next. This is new, this is huge. They did not offer this, but they do now. The debt payoff tab is only if you have the premium app, but this is a great feature. You can enter in all of your debt. It's gonna show you your specific debt in Debt Snowball or Debt Avalanche. And once you've entered in your debt, it's automatically going to subtract this into your budget. It's automatically gonna put it in and subtract the money out of your budget. The goals tab is another one that is only available with the premium version of the app. Inside the goals, you can create goals goals. You will name them, choose how much you want to set aside for that goal, and the date that you want it available. It's automatically going to calculate. The only thing I don't like is you have to enter in all of those. Sometimes I have a goal to save for a car, but I don't know exactly how much or whatever, but they do have the goal feature. Inside the settings tab, they have some additional features that are really important to note. You can choose what gets counted towards your budget. So you can take a category and basically hide it so it's not counted. You still see the transactions for that category, but it's not counted against you in your budget. With the premium version, you can export CSV files and you can also import CSV files, essentially spreadsheets. You can import and export them. You have the option to lower your bills. Now, the way this works is you upload your photocopy of a bill or just the bill information. PocketGuard will go ahead and contact your service provider and try to lower your bill. If they cannot lower your bill, then nothing happens. If they can lower your bill, then PocketGuard will charge you a fee for lowering that bill. They will charge you a percentage of whatever you save over the span of a year. So they lower the bill for you, you pay PocketGuard, and then you will receive your savings from the lower bill throughout the next year. The bill cancellation is a feature only available in the premium. They will try to cancel your subscription for you. I tried this out, and for the subscription I wanted to cancel, they wouldn't cancel it for me. They just showed me how to cancel. They gave me the number and the website and all that stuff. So I don't know if with others it's supposed to, they do the cancellation for you. That's what it says. Recurring Bills is not actually a tab inside of the app, but you can access it from the dashboard or inside the plan tab, you can go to it. They are automatically going to find your bills for you. Let me explain how it works a little bit. They will list out all of your bills. If it has a check mark next to it, that means it has been paid already this month. If not, it will show you the date that it is due. Red means that it's overdue and you are late on that bill. For example, you can see mine here. That's because I didn't link the account that pays this bill. Now, it automatically finds your bills for you. If it gets some in there that are not actually recurring bills, you can just delete them. You can manually enter in a bill. If you know it missed one, you can manually enter in it. I recommend, though, going through the transactions tab when you see a transaction pop up and turning it to a bill there. Personal preference. One thing to note, if something comes in is in the reoccurring bill section, it's already being subtracted from your budget, so you do not need to enter it in as a budget category. I did not understand this because most budgeting apps just show you when you have that bill due, but this one will actually subtract it from your budget. So I went in, I had our mortgage twice, I had all of our fixed bills twice, and I was negative several thousand for the month. I was like, what's going on? That's because they were getting counted twice. So just beware, if it's in the recurring bill section, you don't need to enter it in your budget. I had quite a few issues when I first got started. They now have a getting started guide. I'm just gonna walk you through that really fast. If you're interested in the app, I highly recommended going through the getting started guide. You'll find it on your dashboard and they're going to walk you through the steps. Just follow their order, their prompt. They will start by having you link to your accounts. Like I mentioned, you get 2 if you're in the free version, unlimited if you've got the premium. And as soon as you have linked your accounts, it's gonna automatically start importing the transactions and categorizing them for you. Then it's going to have you add your income. Now it's automatically going to detect your income, but if it's not right, you can edit it, you can manually add income in there. So you want to have your income as accurate as possible. After your income is in there, then it's going to take you to the reoccurring expenses. These tend to be more of the fixed bills that we pay every single month. And like I said, they're automatically imported. You want to make sure that they're all in there. You can look at them. There are a couple of different views. You can look at them, your upcoming, like the bills that are coming next, or you can look at all of your bills. If you look at all of the bills, it's going to list them out alphabetically. If you look at upcoming, it's going to list them out in the order, like the next ones that are due next, like by due date, the ones that are due next. I hope that makes sense. After you've gone through your reoccurring bills, then it's going to have you set up budget categories. Now you can create as many categories as you want. You can create like subcategories inside the groups. You can organize them however you want. Within that category, you choose a category and you'll just choose how much you want to spend for the month. It's also going to ask you if you want to roll over it. This is that new feature, so you can turn that on so it will roll over your money from one month to the next, but you don't have to if you don't want to. That little arrow means that the rollover feature is turned on. And if you click on a category, it will show you all of the transactions, the past transactions. The next step in your getting started guide is to organize your monthly plan, essentially your budget. It is going to show you how much you have left over. So this is how much money you have left left to spend. After, it starts with your income, and then it subtracts your reoccurring bills and then all of the other budget categories you have added. It's also going to automatically subtract your debt. If you have debt, you've entered into the debt payoff plan, and it's also automatically going to subtract your money towards your savings goals. Then what's left over is how much money you have left to spend after all of that. My overall opinion of the budgeting app, I did not used to like it, and I never used to recommend it to people. In fact, I had a lot of clients I recommended they not use it, but they have made so many updates and some of their new features. I really like it, and I think it's a really good budgeting app. It is not what I personally choose to use. I'm a little bit too type A, I feel like. I like total control and I want to set up everything exactly how I want, which you can do. You can go in and customize everything, but where it automatically finds the bills and finds your income for you, I didn't love that, but you might like it. So if you like it, use my link in the description box down below to get your free 7-day trial. If it's not the app for you, check out that video right up here with the best budgeting apps for 2025. Any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box down below. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.